Hello and welcome to week 26 of the Stitch on Sunday blanket, and this week we have Syncopated Lace. So this is quite a repetitive pattern. You've got two different sections to knit to create these little boxes stacked on top of each other. It is repetitive, and it kind of could get a little bit tricky in parts, even though I picked it for its simplicity, but I made loads of mistakes doing this yesterday, and I think it could have been because I was distracted by the TV, but it could also be that it could get a little bit, you've got to concentrate on what you're doing. So yeah, that's kind of not what I was going with this week. I wanted something simple, because I think that not last week, but the weeks before have been a little bit tricky, and people have been messaging me having a couple of problems with them. So I kind of wanted you to like ease off a little bit and just have a bit of simplicity, but then I got caught up in this one last night and was ripping it back a couple of times. So I'm hoping that the video and everything else will help, and you just need to take your time and just focus. And like I always say, if anyone asks me in DMs and everything, I swear by saying the work out loud as you do it. If you talk to it, don't start talking to your squares, because then you've probably lost the plot. If you say the words out loud what you're knitting, so knit one, knit two together, yarn over, knit two together, yarn over, if you do that, it helps. I promise. That is key to getting things right. So we're going to get started, and like I say, it is repetitive. So row one, straight in there, we have no edge stitches and everything is knitted straight to the end. So it's knit one, and then we've got knit two together, yarn over 4 times. So we knit two together, yarn over, knit two together, yarn over, knit two together, yarn over, knit two together, yarn over. Then we knit one and we purl 10. I'm sorry if you can hear my dishwasher in the background as well. And that's the repeat. So we'll do that again, but then we're at the end. So we knit one, whoops, put the yarn in the back, knit one, then knit two together, yarn over 4 times, knit two together, yarn over, knit two together, yarn over, knit two together. It's a bit tight. Oh look. Knit two together, come on, it's not hard, yarn over, knit two together, yarn over, then we knit one and we purl 10. And that's it. That's row one done. Row two is knit 10, no edge stitch, straight in. It's a nice square fabric. It doesn't curl, it doesn't have any I've got no words today. It doesn't curl in anywhere. You don't need to create like a border on it. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we purl 10. And that's it, that's the repeat. So we knit 10, and we purl 10. I'm getting a big yarn bath, hang on. And we purl 10, That's it. Row 3. So we knit 1, then we yarn over, knit 2 together 4 times. So it's the opposite way around. So yarn over, knit 2 together, 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 and then we knit 11. And that's the repeat. So knit 1, yarn over, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together. Stop it. Yarn over, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, knit 11. Whoops. And then row 4 is purl, so I'll speed this one up. Purl the whole thing. So that's rows 1 to 4. Now we're going to do rows 1 to 4 again. So row 5 is row 1 again. So we knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over 4 times. And purl 10. No, we don't. Knit 1, then purl 10. And we do that again. Knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over, 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 knit 1, purl 10. And row 2, which is row 6, which is row 2, whichever way you want to look at it. We're repeating row 2, and it's knit 10, purl 10. I'm going to speed it up because you don't need to see me do that again. Row 7, which is row 3. So we knit 1, yarn over, knit 2 together 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, knit 11. So knit 1, yarn over, knit 2 together 4 times. Knit 11. Don't put a yarn over on the end of there like I just nearly did. This is why I kept making mistakes, because with the yarn overs, with the first row being knit 2 together, yarn over, you need to remember the yarn over at the end. But then with the other one being yarn over, knit 2 together, you need to remember to not put that yarn over at the end. That's why I kept making mistakes. So just concentrate properly on those yarn overs of where they are. Remember what row you're on and yes, what's coming next and what isn't coming next, kind of thing. Just keep an eye on your yarn overs. You only need 4 each time. So if you've got more than 4, you've got too many. And then we just purl this row, which I'm going to now speed up. So that was rows 1 to 8, and now we're going to do 9 and 10, and 9 and 10 is just working rows 1 and 2 again. I don't think you need me to tell you this again, do we? So I'm just gonna, I think I'll just speed these 2 up, because we've got the knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over 4 times, knit 1, purl 10, that's row 1, and then row 2, which is row 10, is knit 10, purl 10, knit 10, purl 10, and that's our rows 9 and 10, and that's the end of this first section. So I'm just going to speed these 2 up because I don't think you need to watch me do this again. Okay, so that is rows 1 to 10, and you can see that is just one of the sections of the boxes. So now we're going to switch to the opposite box, so it's this one across here. So our lace is going to be here, and our little pearl ridges, I suppose we could call them, are going to be here. One thing I think that's going to happen with this is I worked 2 repeats before filming this video, and I think that to get the square to the size that we need, I think it's going to be another 1.5 repeats, I think, which means that you would end at this point. You'll end on row 10, if that's the case. But as I always say, read below, read below. It's like this way, isn't it? Read below. Right, so now we're going on to row 11. Row 11 begins with purl 10. And then we knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, not forgetting that yarn over at the end, knit 1, and that's the repeat. Now this row might go against your grain a little bit, especially if you've got good at reading your knitting, because you are crossing over. You've got these rows of knit stitch going up, and you do actually cut them off with these pearls, so that might go against the grain a little bit, but it is correct. Don't worry about it. Did I do 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? Yes. So we knit 2, no, we knit 1. Right. Knit 2 together, yarn over 4 times. And knit 1 at the end there. And then we're going to purl 10, knit 10. So it's the opposite of what you've just worked. This time it's purl 10, knit 10 instead of knit 10, purl 10. Okay, so row 13, so we're going to knit 11. and then we're going to yarn over, knit 2 together 4 times. And then we're going to, that's a mistake there, let's fix that. We're going to knit 1. So we knit 11, I realised that I missed a yarn over there, so I'm just going to pick that up. Should I show you that? If you've missed a yarn over, which is what I tend to keep doing on this, I don't know why, after I'm saying to you, make sure there's this and make sure there's that, but I keep doing it. If you do miss a yarn over, when you realise where it's missing from, and the way to realise it is if you look at your sections, see I've just pulled that there, so, but that was tight. So if you look at your sections, I've got 3 eyelets. And I know that this was a yarn over, knit 2 together with a knit 1 at the end. So I've got yarn over, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together. And I've got a knit 2 together there, but there's nothing in between. So I would knit to it, and then, so your 2 strands, go under your bottom strand, over the top of your top strand, and just hook it around and bring it back through, and then you've created an eyelet and you've done the purl row on the other side. You've done them both together in one fell swoop sort of thing. I hope that makes sense. I know I don't make a lot of sense sometimes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So I should have knitted 11 there. I'm lost where I am now. Then yarn over, knit 2 together 4 times, that's right. And don't forget your yarn overs. And then you won't have to do that anyway, like me. 1, right. And row 14, we just purl back. So now we've done rows 11, 12, 13 and 14. We're now going to do those 4 rows again for 15. Yes. For 15 to 18. Is that right? No, 15 to 19. 15 to 18. Oh. Well, 15, 16, 17, 18. Is going to be 11, 12, 13, 14 again. Okay, so purl 10. Knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over 4 times. Knit 1, purl 10, and knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over 4 times. And knit 1, and then we're going to purl 10, knit 10, which I'm just going to speed up. Okay, so now we're doing row 13 again. So we knit 11, then we yarn over, knit 2 together 4 times, knit 1, knit 11, yarn over, knit 2 together 4 times, knit 1, and then we're going to purl back. Okay, so I've only got a scrappy bit of yarn left, but I've got another ball to attach. We're now going to work, we've done rows 11, we've done 1 to 10 there, and now we've done 11 to 18. So we just need rows 19 and 20, which are a repeat of rows 11 and 12. So I'm just going to go and get my ball of wool to attach. Okay, I've just knotted my yarn together for now. I'll just weave that in. Right, so we're doing row 11 again. Okay, there we go, that's the end. I just sped those last 2 up because you've seen me knit them like 15 times now or something. It feels like it. So I'm just going to check size. Okay, so looking at the size, I don't even think it's going to be a full 10 row. I think we'll just do 8 rows. So it's going to cut off at a half a box. Obviously, if yours works out to do 10, just do 10. But to get mine to the same height as all the others, I'm only going to do rows 1 to 8 again, and that should be it. So there we go, Syncopated Lace. I was a bit worried this one would be wouldn't look as cute, but I do actually really like it now it's knitted up. So there we go. I will see you next week for week 27, and yeah, happy knitting.